I just got past my personal best in April. Or no, I'm getting ahead of myself. So it's 3 years in April, and then my personal best of 3 years, 3 months, I just passed in July here. So
right on.
Yeah, so it feels pretty good. But if it's not so much on the meetings, I am looking to get back into the meetings now, just as a way to give back, and remembering how tricky those first few months or that first year of sobriety is, and that I've been able to do it twice. Lucky enough to do it twice. I wanted to get back in there and get into like a mentorship role and potentially be like a sponsor and all that. So I've been eyeing that up for a while. But as far as like this time, just a much more balanced approach. I figured out, I finally got into, meditation, all these things that I had in my head. I'm like, okay, when I get older, I'll get it. So I can see myself calming down, right? I'm like, okay, meditation's on the list, like yin yoga, things of this nature that I'd always been putting off because I felt they were, quite frankly, I thought they were going to be a waste of time. I was such I was so big into like achievement and doing and grinding and achievements and success. And I didn't have any time. I didn't allow myself any time for that, the yin, like, the yin of the balance of the yin and yang of just like sitting there and allowing. And it's even just this last year, Jason, I'd say about February, I finally had like that Eckhart Tolle moment where it clicked in my head, where I forced myself to sit down in the morning and have an hour-long meditation. And about 35 minutes in, my mind was just like, what are you doing? Like, you have this to do. This is a waste of time. Get up. And I finally had this like moment where I detached from my thoughts, and I was like, who is that saying all those things? Like, I don't need to do that right now. And it was almost like the secondary, like inner voice, which I believe is like my, my soul or my true self. And that was like that Eckhart Tolle moment. I kind of had some fun with it. I'm like, I was just actually sat back as an observer and listened to this voice going, no, that's enough. That's not funny. You have to get up. And I had this moment. I'm like, okay, I get it now. So like, as soon as I experienced that, man, that was a game changer for me. So, it's funny looking back to like, the thing that I really missed about that in that first 3 years, 2012 to 2015, was like the reckless nature. Like I kind of missed that, and I felt that just by doing more and more and achieving more, that would satiate that whole kind of like reckless abandon that I still had inside of me. When in fact, it's the opposite. It's
interesting because what I'm hearing is you got to talk with the anxiety side of yourself and kind of have a bit of a chuckle at it.
Totally, man. Yeah, no, I haven't actually thought of it like that, but yeah, absolutely. No, good call on that. Yeah, it was. Yeah, for sure. Dude, bingo. Actually, that's a big light bulb moment for me. Thank you for that.